We are picking up where we left off last time. We're talking about competence and awareness and the new requirements dealing with them.
Yeah, well, we pretty well covered what the new requirements are for competence, which wasn't a whole lot different from what you're looking at now. In the current standard, they're lumped together, and only one sentence is dealing with awareness, which is what we want to talk about today. So
that's changed quite a bit.
Yeah, so it has changed quite a bit.
Let's take a look at the current one again. We know you guys are living and breathing this, but to get on the same page. So 6.2.2, competence, training, and awareness says the organization shall A, determine the necessary competence for personnel performing work affecting conformity to product requirements. B, where applicable, provide training or take other action to achieve necessary competence. C, evaluate the effectiveness of those actions taken. D, ensure that its personnel are aware of the relevance and importance of their activities and how they contribute to the achievement of the quality objectives. And E, maintain appropriate records of education, experience, training, and qualifications.
So as auditors, we're looking to find out if personnel were aware of the quality policy in the current one, and where they have their quality objectives, and there was a lot of it. Yeah.
Did most people know that there were quality objectives?
I think I think they did, but they fumbled with trying to know what they were and how they applied. And I think their main objective, though, during the audit was for the auditor to go away and then not bother them. You know?
I can imagine. But what about the quality objectives?
Well, they usually resulted in considerable fumbling around, and virtually very few people in your own organization could actually tell you what the quality objectives were on the floor.
Yeah.
So.
It seems like the revised standard, well, not seems, it is a new animal when it comes to awareness.
Yeah, what they're asking now in this requirement, that's what we want to spend some time talking about today. Your people are not going to be able to stumble through this without some serious preparation.
Yes.
So
let's take
a look at what we talked about.
See how this kind of is laid out. 7.3 awareness says the organization shall ensure that persons doing work under the organization's control are aware of A, keep in mind they need to be aware of this, A, the quality policy, B, relevant quality objectives, C, their contribution to the effectiveness of the QMS, including the benefits of improved performance, D, the implication of not conforming with the quality management system requirements, E, relevant QMS documented information and changes thereto, F, their contribution to product or service conformity, G, their contribution to product safety, and H, the importance of ethical behavior.
Pretty interesting, isn't it? So let's take a look at this line by line.
All right. So the organization shall ensure that persons doing work under the organization's control are aware of A, the quality policy.
That's the same as we have now. Folks will be still fumbling with the 3x5 cards looking for the big signs.
B, relevant quality objectives.
Again, it's the same.
C, their contribution to the effectiveness of the QMS, including the benefits of improved performance.
Not sure how I would answer that.
Sure.
Kidding aside, this is the kind of question that's going to be difficult to answer on the fly. If you walk out to someone who's operating a machine, ask them, how are you affecting the quality of the quality management system? Without some help, they're not going to understand what we're even talking about.
Yeah. Okay, so D, the implications of not conforming with the QMS requirements.
Again, it's another interesting question. So what do you say to have your people be able to answer
Yeah,
this?
what do you want them to be able
Yeah.
to say to that? E, relevant QMS documented information and changes thereto.
This is not completely new, of course. I mean, personnel were always expected to know where their procedures were, and typically if they've been changed, so that this should be able to answer this question.
So F, their contribution to product or service conformity.
Again, this should be a no-brainer, like our guy from the steel mill.
G, their contribution to product safety.
No one is going to get this without some help. They're going to when you say product safety, the average person out there is going to think you're talking personnel safety,
Yeah.
and that's not what we're talking. There's a whole section on this coming up that we're going to talk about. So, but this
Yeah.
is different.
This is personnel safety, not product safety. Okay, so now we're at the last one, H, the importance of ethical behavior.
Yeah, this one to me sort of came out of left field. Not sure what they're really looking for here. Like, don't steal the paper clips, or don't falsify inspection documents. Or don't spend time browsing on the internet. I'm not
Yeah.
sure what. Well, I think it's all the above, but
Yeah, whatever they're driving at, it's going to be interesting to see how it's interpreted.
yeah, that's for sure. So in a moment, we want to look at what's the takeaway from all this, and what should you do to meet these requirements.
Learn all about AS9100 Rev D with our new online course. This is the best resource to rapidly get you caught up on what's changed and what's new. Our course guides you through each part of the standard and teaches you how to implement it within your own organization. Each section is broken into bite-sized pieces, allowing you to work through the standard at your own pace. You can access the course as many times as you want, making this the #1 resource for when you need a quick refresh on a specific topic. Buy it today and get the guidance you need to achieve your Rev D certification.
Okay, so what is the takeaway from all of this?
Well, to me, and I think you can see too, when the complexity of what they're expecting personnel to know, this isn't something they're just going to have on a 3x5 card, or you're going to cover with them in a half-hour meeting before the audit. I mean, your people have got to be part of the management system. They're going to have to see what's happening, and so obviously there's more work here, but there's also, I think, some benefit. People are going to feel like they're engaged. They're going to feel like they're part of the management system if this is done right. And if it's not done right, you're going to have some difficulties, I think, in any serious
A workforce
audit.
that understands its impact on the system, that's a group of people who are going to know their importance to the system. They're going to be more fully engaged with it. So
yeah.
more work, but more benefit ultimately.
Yeah, focused on the benefit.
So that'll do it for this week. Thanks for joining us. We'll pick it up again here shortly, but until then, if there's anything you want to see us cover, talk about, we'd love to hear from you. You can email us, you can hit us up on our website, and
Pictures of me on the Segway, I would, no.
well, not that, but yeah, so that'll do it, and we will see you soon.